So last week I did a shooting the breeze style video on the camcorder, and I think I wanna do that again because now that I'm trying to stay on topic with all my new videos, a lot of stuff is getting cut out. I can't be a hypocrite. I talked about John Cassavetes. He could have benefited from editing down. I can't, I know when I need to be edited down for the sake of brevity, but I still wanna, I don't know, still wanna shoot the breeze. Still wanna broach topics. It's actually something that I've been noticing lately, and I don't know if it's just because I'm salty about it because I'm spending all this time editing, I'm getting no views, and I'm seeing all these videos with a crap ton of views, and in the beginning, they're talking about how they're not gonna edit their videos. Wasting 10 minutes of my time talking about how you're not gonna edit your video, but I'm putting it all out there for 24 views. There's this one guy I watch, he yawns. He'll stop the camera when he yawns and then come back to talk about how he had to pause the camera to yawn. You're still wasting my time. I would rather you yawned on camera rather than saying, I paused the camera so that I can yawn, sorry. Same amount of time. TikTokers used to come on and be like, I have no time right now. I have to get this done quick. And it's like you explaining to me that you have no time is wasting time. You know that? It must be has to be some kind of tactic. I remember seeing that starting your video putting on lip gloss was a tactic to get people to watch. And people were eating, starting a video eating, that must have also been a tactic. If anything, rage bait to get people to say that it was annoying. Yeah, but everyone's starting their videos talking about how they're not going to edit. And Kevin pointed it out. He said that everybody wants to be the first one to break the story. They want to be the first video, so they're not taking the time to edit. And they're putting out 2.5-hour long videos, and I don't want to watch them. I want to be up to date with the drama. I don't want to watch you be lazy in order to get more views, to be the first person to get the views. And everything's a reaction. I'm sick of watching people watch people. So, I want to know what's going on with the Joshua David Evans, Adam McIntyre, and Gavin Reads It All stuff. But everyone's coming out with a video that's 2.5 hours long every single day with new developments. The original videos are long too. Anyway, if you're new here, I'm a hater. I have notes with things that I want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about is that I got a blackstone. Anytime I talk about the blackstone, it has been removed from the videos. I'm getting used to it, and I really like it. Here's the thing, no one else is allowed to touch my blackstone. I don't know. It's just, I'm cooking and I'm cleaning. There's no I cook, you clean. I'm being particular about it. Being particular about my blackstone. I have to keep it pristine. Okay? I come from being a cast iron hater. I'm a cast iron hater. I got the biggest cast iron cooking apparatus you can get. So everybody's got to get that, when the fam visits at the end of July, no one's touching it. Okay? I'm manning the grill. What else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about I started reading Strangers by Belle Burden. So far I'm absolutely I'm sucked into it. And I'm looking to see what other people I keep seeing it popping up everywhere. My mom was really the first one to read it. She sent me a picture of her reading it by the pool. And then all of a sudden I'm seeing everybody reading it by the pool. But I'm seeing people are questioning whether she can be mad or not. I think she has every right to be pissed off. Colin Gosling is coming out with a book. Did you see that cover? Quite evocative, that cover. I think we're gonna want to read that. And these are books that I just want to read, Do I have to overanalyze everything? Please. Hannah Murray's book. That might come out today. Hannah Murray is from Game of Thrones. She played Gilly and she was in Skins. And she was supposedly in a cult. Yeah, today. So I want to get that one. How come the books overseas have way better covers than the American ones? What is that? So, I'm still the collector deep dive, okay? That's the only time I'm gonna talk about it in this video. In the book, she reads Sense and Sensibility. And when I went to the movies, I saw that they have Sense and Sensibilities coming out. They had a trailer for it. And Daisy Edgar Jones is in it. She's one of my girls. And so I was like, oh, I should read that one too. I got it on my Kindle. I started it and I said, there is absolutely no way. There's no way I can read something like that. So I want to talk about Yoga with Adriene. Yoga with Adriene just came out with a like yoga wear brand. And they're like Lululemon prices. And it seems out of character. Like it's still polyester, $100 for polyester, but is it like, is it more ethically sourced? I would assume that she would. But it's also like she shows up in her videos in like unmatching leggings and tank top. So to have this like clean girl kind of look brand seems out of left field for her. Someone said she makes these videos and she doesn't put in mid-roll ads to interrupt the whole thing. Everybody else has a shit ton of mid-roll ads. God, I'm getting so sick of the ads. Waste 5 minutes talking about how you're not gonna edit the video, go into a 90-second ad. I have to pick up my phone to skip it every 5 minutes. It's like getting greedy. I'm still not monetized, so I will do put it on the record right now. I will give one mid-roll ad in the middle of my videos. You'll watch the one at the beginning, and I will put one directly in the middle. Hold me to it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm also not gonna sacrifice, the art of it. I'm not. I'm an artist first and foremost, okay? Nope, not selling out. I won't. I will not sell out. I bought new CDs. I got some new CDs coming in the mail, and I like to see if I can buy used first, always, with books and stuff like that. But I was on eBay and the prices for used CDs were the same as buying new. And I know there's like stuff about which pressing it is, if an original pressing sounds better than a newer pressing, and Japanese pressings. So Japanese pressings of CDs, they have higher standards for CDs in Japan. So if you can get a Japanese pressing, it's supposed to sound even better. But really, the less time I have to spend on Spotify, what the frig did Spotify do? Just let me click on the album. And I don't know if it's because I've downloaded so much at this point that it's really slow, or if the app just is slow right now. I can't, hate what they've done with the place. I was doing those, in my last video, I scanned in like CD booklets and stuff, and that was fun. I wish I could do like full videos on that. I would love to do like an album of the day and just talk about an album, because it is a little bit, it's a little bit off topic for the videos, but I don't know. I like to think if I'm going to be off topic, it's worth it. My opening monologues a little bit, but if I can't play the music, Rick Beato has to save us. Rick, save us. As if me playing 10 seconds of a song is a replacement for listening to the full song uninterrupted. I got a copyright on that video when I talked about Royksop. I played the Geico commercial that I talked about, and the song is in the Geico commercial, and when I uploaded it, it gave me a copyright strike. Even though I'm not monetized, it doesn't matter, but I didn't want it on my channel, so I removed the song from the video. But it's like, so Rick Beato has to save us. My next video, and I have snippets from The Collector in it. And I don't know if it's gonna let me. How annoying. Greedy. Streaming platforms, greedy. Boycott everything. Concert tickets, greedy. Who are your most favorite unmonetized YouTubers? I only want to watch unmonetized people. This is, I'm looking at, I have a bunch of notes scattered across. This is what I need to make a shrimp salad. The guy in the video used frozen, already cooked shrimp, but I always find that they taste fishy. Would you use cocktail shrimp to make shrimp salad? Because cocktail shrimp is okay to me, but as soon as it's frozen, it tastes fishy. I'm trying to think of what else got cut out of the videos. Maybe what I'll do, because I've been just like getting rid of them, and I'm like, I'll save these topics for some other time. But maybe I'll just do a super cut of everything that got cut out of my videos. That might be funny. I know what got cut out. I was talking about the Steven Spielberg thing, that he said we have to stop with the remakes. And somebody said, we don't have to save Hollywood, but we have to save cinema. And it got me thinking, like, I was doing the whole double feature diaries thing. I was making it a point to look for older movies. And then I thought, no, there has to still be good new films coming out, but it's harder to find because we're not really watching commercials. We don't have cable anymore. And if we do see commercials, it's like the big blockbusters. And we're not buying DVDs anymore. And we're not seeing coming attractions. We're not going to the movies as much. We're not seeing trailers when we go to the movies. But there has to, indie films. So I want to make it a point to at least watch something, like seek out something new that I've never heard of and watch it. Because everything new can't be bad. It can't be. I was being cynical. So I wrote down Red Rooms. Never heard of Red Rooms, but it has good reviews. Red Rooms. When Hokum came out, I heard about Hokum, and then there's Oddity. Never heard of Oddity. So I want to watch both of those because I'm also on a horror film kick. Horror is having like a real moment. And big movies are horror films. And I think it's because I came to the conclusion that it's because you're free to make people uncomfortable with horror films. That's the point of a horror film. Other big movies they're too afraid to do anything radical anymore because they're trying to appeal to as many people as possible. Actually, I do know what I want to talk about. Does anybody have a good dupe for the Essence Glow Booster? So it's kind of like an e.l.f. Halo Glow or a Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter, but it's better, but it's been discontinued. It's better, but it's also so disgusting. Already feels like it smells cheesy. It smells like it's gone bad, but it's a jelly texture. So all the other ones I feel are so greasy, and this isn't. So I want something that is like this texture, but that does like a bronzy kind of glowy thing. I came up with this combo to make like a serum foundation, and it's the best freaking, it's just my dream foundation. I use a squirt with a lot of this and a little bit of this. This is the Make 'em Wonder by NYX, and it makes like the most perfect, and now I can't get this anymore. So let me know. Also let me know, do you have a face sunscreen that doesn't burn your eyes? Okay, now that's it. Oh. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe I'll make these videos longer. Maybe I won't edit these videos. No, I will. Hope you had fun shooting the breeze. I had to look up what's a family-friendly way of saying shoot the shit. And shoot the breeze, which I like.
The only reason I ain't moving on is because you stopped to give me the breeze.
I heard that you can't curse within the first like 30 seconds of your videos or something. Again, not that I'm monetized, but I don't know, dress for the job that you want, not the job you have. I'll never get monetized. Should I not have that? Whatever. All right, happy Zen summer. Hope you consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I will see you next time. Bye.